Hello everyone. Hello. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, good morning to some of you, good evening to others, good afternoon to others. It's night time for me here, but so good evening from me. Can you guys hear me? Is the music working? I'm not even sure. Everything good so far? Hello. Cool. So how are you doing, guys? Today it's gonna be a hand practice session. Last week I did full body anatomy practice session, and this week I thought let's try the hands thing, since it's a struggle for all of us. As you guys know, I'm no different, so let's use this chance to practice together. No music? You can't hear the music? Why? Let me check. This is weird. One moment, I'm just checking. Okay, can you hear the music now? I think I know what was the problem. Yeah. So yes, going back to the hands thing. So I'm gonna show you first the few steps I follow to draw the hand, and then, like, first of all, like I did in the anatomy last week, first of all we draw the skeleton, and then we draw on top of it the details of the hand. So for today I'm gonna use photos from this website, Line of Action. Let me highlight it so you guys can see. I'm gonna use photos from this website, and I'm gonna add it to the description later. I forgot to add it for now. So basically this website offers free photos for practice and for hands, feet, anatomy, and so on. So I really like it for practicing. I picked a few hand poses from their big pool of hand photo references, and so I picked a few of them, and I'm gonna show you one by one until we feel like we can no longer go on. So my first the first thing I'm gonna do is I'll just show you what I'm gonna how I'm gonna practice that. Okay, so basically what I will do was just one moment. Someone is asking why not use Pose Maniacs. I'm not sure they offer hands only practice. I've seen a section of their website with hands, but honestly I don't remember, so I'm just gonna use this one for now and investigate Pose Maniacs later. So okay, so first of all, the hands, the most important shape is to, let me draw this in black. The most important shape is this sort of trapezoid shape for the skeleton, and what I've been doing so far is for the fingers, so I draw first the trapezoid and then I draw like sort of this mitten kind of look for the whole fingers combined together, and I draw circles for where the fingers start, and then divide these like the circles would be the base of the fingers I'm gonna draw. So I divide this mitten area based on those circle bases. So there I have like the base of the hands, and then for the thumb I add some sort of like a big a big sort of circle, and yeah, like it can be anything for the skeleton part. You see how it is now? So, and then I go ahead on top of it to draw, like draw in the details and add all the curves and things like that. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this over here, the hand. This hand I'm gonna redraw it over here. So I said this last time in the anatomy practice and I'm gonna repeat it again. What I would do usually, I would practice on paper, not on computer. So I would use a blue pencil. I would use a blue pencil and then like to lay out my skeleton. And then once I'm done, I would switch to a normal black pencil or a gray pencil and then drawing. But if you don't have that, if you don't have a blue pencil, you can just grab any pencil color, or you can just draw lightly. So for example, let's say this is the skeleton. I'm drawing lightly, pressing lightly on the pencil, and then once I start drawing the hand, I would press hardly with the pencil. So this is what I'm gonna do. So if you're practicing on paper, I suggest you do that. And the other thing is that don't press too hard on your pencil. Don't do this. Look at this. I'm pressing so hard on my pen. What you'd wanna do is keep your hands light and quick for your strokes to turn out better. So yeah, light quick strokes and sketch the base with light colors. So okay, so we're gonna start like I showed you earlier. We're gonna start with the trapezoid. By the way, for now, as I show you how I do the steps, I'm not gonna chat with you guys, but after I'm done doing that, we can chat together. So yeah, don't be afraid to make mistakes and erase. It's totally fine. I make mistakes all the time. Every artist does, and that's why the eraser exists. So yeah, this is the trapezoid shape for the palm of the hand, and I'm gonna draw this mitten sort of like shape for the combined fingers. Notice how the peak is at the middle finger and it starts short. It starts short from the pinky finger and then goes high at the middle, and then there, like it's not really low here. Like the index finger is not as low as the pinky finger. So yeah. Now that this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add the circles for the base of the fingers. So this should be the base. I found out that this area was a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna correct it, and it's gonna be like this. Now I'm gonna divide this, just like, it doesn't have to look good, just divide these to show the fingers. We're gonna fix that when we draw on the details. So maybe it's a little bit too long. I'm gonna shorten them slightly, and this is the base of the thumb over here, and the thumb, draw just sort of a cylinder for the thumb. You can keep it this way. So yeah, that's basically it. The skeleton is done. I'm gonna reduce the opacity of this one and start drawing the actual shape of the hand. So I'm just gonna follow the curves that I'm seeing here in the photo. basically just drawing over the skeleton that I have just drawn. Because that base is making it easier for me to draw the hand. And yeah, the other finger. I don't know what this, the ring finger. This is the ring finger. I'm not so good with body part names, but I'm trying. Okay, this finger is sort of bent, as you can see here, so we're gonna bend it here as well. We can add those sort of curves to show how the finger is a little bent. And let's draw the middle finger. It's slightly bent as well. And okay, it's coming together. And finally, not finally, before the final one, the index finger. Guys, this live will be available for you guys to watch later, so don't worry if you partially miss it now. It's gonna be on my channel. Even the last stream of the anatomy practice is still on my channel. You can watch that as well. So whenever you have the time to practice, feel free to open it. So now the thumb, I'm just gonna draw it like I see it in the photo. It's a little bit bent. Okay, and I'm gonna add in this sort of curve, which is like at the base of the thumb. I'm not an expert in anatomy, I don't really know about the bones, but probably it's like there is this, that's because of bending the bone, so we see this curve of the skin. And this curve as well. These two curves kind of show the shape for the hand. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the ring like we see it in the photo. And that's it. We're done with the first hand pose. We can also add a little bit of the arm, but that's it. Now, this was a very simple pose, but I used this to just show you how easy it is, or how easy it can be. I still struggle with it to this day. So yeah, we're done with the first pose. I'm gonna store this on the side to see our history of the stream. This is number 1. So how did you find it, guys? How did you come up with the name Pluvius? I'm gonna chat with you after after I finish, let's say, the second pose, and then we can chat, because that's some sort of story. And so stay tuned, I'll tell you about it once I finish this second pose. So are you guys drawing with me? Let's move on to the second one. Sorry, the thing is I can't focus while explaining, and I can't focus on the chat at the same time. So yeah, So, you know, the purpose of this stream is to practice more than to chat. But yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead with this one. Oh my gosh, someone has explained my previous name. Thank you so much, Aizen. I appreciate it. Thank you for knowing the story. I have a DeviantArt, but I no longer use it. So yeah, going back to the hand, we start with the sort of trapezoid shape for the palm of the hand, and then we draw a sort of like combined fingers shape or mitten shape. So over here, because the fingers are bent, they are in front of each other. So this is how it is. If we look at it, this is how it is. And this is where the thumb is. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw the bases of the fingers like earlier. So the base of the index, the base of, let's see, the base of the index, the base of the middle finger, the base of the ring finger, and the base of the pinky finger. Now let's do the divisions. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. So the index finger is sort of okay, and like it's just a little bit bent. So this is gonna be the index finger, and this is gonna be the middle finger, and this is gonna be the ring finger, and this is gonna be the pinky finger. Can you see the pose coming together? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to play with it a little bit later when we draw the full thing, but yeah, this is good for a base. So let's go ahead and draw the actual hand. Starting with the palm, and let's see, where should we start from? Sometimes it is tricky, but anyway, okay, let's start with, okay, no, never mind. Let's start with the index finger. The index is kind of bent to the back side, kind of bent, and okay, next the middle finger, and next the ring finger. I'm gonna chat with you guys once I finish this one. Just, are my instructions clear? Are you able to follow with me? I just want to check how it's going with you guys. And finally, the pinky finger. Let's see, this needs some fixing. Okay, so let's add the nails. So as you can see here, the nail is long, so it's coming from the back of the finger. So maybe, I don't know, maybe something like this. I don't know, let's see. I'm not used to drawing finger and nails this long. Usually like the max is I would draw with, yeah, something like this. So let's see. Okay, so okay. Kind of hands are troublesome for everyone, so I have my anxieties when drawing hands too, so I'm gonna try to okay, this is the nail, another nail, another nail, and the final nail. They are a pain to draw indeed, but but somehow, sometimes, like when you get so used to drawing them, you kind of master some hand poses, like you can draw them easily. And now finally, let's add the thumb. There is some sort of protrusion here because of the bone. Yeah, we have a bone here, the joint bone here, and this is kind of we have those, like, look at this, we have this sort of kind of sharp angle, and then one curve here and another curve here. So yeah, I'm just trying to mimic that. And yeah, the last curve here. So if I remove my brush, you can see that the hand is almost done. I know there is some difference, but it's okay. This is gonna look good later when I remove the photo reference. So we can add those sort of little curves to show the, like the usually, like, real life photos have so many details, but I tried, like, to keep things simple, so I just focus on the main details I'm interested in. So for example, again, this curve over here, the curve for the thumb, this kind of shows the division of the hand. The nails are important to add. Sometimes those lines or curves of the fingers, they add some nice detail over here as well. And I think this is enough. And we still have the nail here. Okay, that's it. We can go ahead and add a little bit of the arm as well. You notice how we have this sort of light curvature here. Okay, so the second one is done. It's kind of, becomes kind of quick once you're used to doing it. Guys, the purpose of this stream is that he don't say, like, hands are hard. They are a pain to draw, but they're not that hard once you know the basics. You can just practice them over and over. So now a pose of grasping something. Over here they're grasping a stick. Okay. Yeah, so for my tools and things, like questions that need long answers that can distract me from my practice session, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna answer these because I most likely answered them in my previous streams, and or in my tutorials, or I'm gonna answer them sometime soon in a video. So yeah, so let's go ahead with this one, guys. As for feet, that's gonna be hopefully next week. So last week was an anatomy practice, this week it's hands, and hopefully next week it will be feet. So yeah, let's just focus on what you have at hand now. We have hands now, so let's focus on just hands. Don't worry about the other things. So yeah, let's see. Trapezoid. We can chat now, but don't ask me or talk about anything that would distract me from my practice session, please, because I want to stick with the theme of the stream. Oh, that rhymes. So trapezoid, this one is kinda tricky, but let's see. So okay, let's draw the fingers, sort of, again, mitten. Yeah, something like this. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna pull this off. I honestly don't know. I'm just trying it as I'm talking to you guys. And let's see. So the thumb is here. So let's draw the stick. The stick is something like this, anything literally, but we just need to know where the item is. So the item is being held like this. This is useful to draw, so we know where to place the fingers. So yeah, over here is this finger, and the thumb is gonna be on top of this thing. This is the third hand pose, yes. You can see the previous ones here, but okay. So yeah, this is the index finger. Let's see if we can place the circles for the fingers. 1, 2, 3. Let's hope this is good. Let me see. So are they gonna help us now? Okay, never mind the circles thing. Let's just divide this into 3 parts for those 3 fingers. So part 1, part 2, that's gonna be part 3. So yeah, this is kind of my rules don't apply here, but anyway, I hope this is clear enough for you, like as a strategy on how to tackle these sorts of poses. So this finger starts, like those fingers are not on the same level. They're kind of going like this, something like stairs. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Drive, and yeah. So finally, the last finger. Yes, it's better to use references. It makes life so much easier. Like, it would take me so many trials to try to draw this pose from imagination, but with a reference I can pull it off much easier. So yeah, as you can see, so the thumb starts from here. So like that is the base for this hand pose. For now, like I'm not taking hand pose requests right now. I'm just using random photos that I found suitable for the practice stream. So hopefully, just while watching how I do it, hopefully you will manage to understand it, and maybe later you can go search for any pose that you would like to draw. Just Google it, literally just Google the hand you're looking for and try to apply those principles. Okay, so the base is done. Let's go ahead to draw it. Well, this almost looks like a complete hand, but anyways, let's go ahead and draw it. So, okay, one moment, I'm gonna move the thumb a little bit, because as I see here, the thumb is coming, like we can still see the part of the hand here. So let me just move the thumb a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Your art is so adorable, and whenever I see your art, it always makes me smile and happy, as your drawing skills are so nice and makes me enjoy so much by always watching your art. Thank you so much, Luvius. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. This live is gonna be saved on my channel. Last week's anatomy live is also saved on my channel in case you haven't watched it yet. So I did a full stream on practicing anatomy. I did different poses. You can watch it in my live stream archive folder or playlist, and this one is gonna be saved as well. What other things will you be doing a stream for? Hair, mouth, eyes? No, I don't think I'm gonna do these for now. For now, I think I'll just do feet for the week after this one, next week, and I will see how it goes. Like it really depends on my schedule and everything I plan. So yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I look forward to see you in my next streams. So how are you guys trying to draw now? How are you pulling this pose? Well, to be honest, I need to practice so many things. So maybe if I find good references, I would practice them with you guys for like things like head angles and yeah, we will see. I don't want to think too far ahead in time. Just take it little by little, step by step. Yeah, this keyboard sound that you keep hearing is the Control and Z or Control and Z. It's the undo button. How is your line art so smooth? This came with time. But as I said in the beginning of the stream, don't press too hard on your pen. Just do light strokes, light quick strokes, and your line art will definitely get better. Yeah. Okay, drawing the stick. The thumb is supposed to be something like this, and yeah. Oh, the hand is kind of squeezed here because of the like hard grab, but anyway. let's draw on the nails. And for the nails, the shape I follow is something like this. This is the shape of the nails that I draw, but in different positions and angles. Okay, how can I differentiate the muscles? I really don't know. I didn't study the muscles, to be honest. I don't know if I'm ever gonna study that. I just follow what my eyes see. Do you have any story in your mind that you have always wanted to draw? Yes, I do, but we will see when I will actually take the action for that. Hello, new subscriber. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy my channel. Look at this. It's looking... Something is wrong. Something feels off. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello guys, you came through the recommendations, I'm glad. I think this is looking okay. This finger is a little out. Okay, I think this is good enough. We can again add a little bit of the arm. For females, should I draw fingernails? Of course, like both males and females have fingernails, so draw them for both. Okay, let's add this to our history of today's stream, and let's see what pose we have next. A basic pose. One moment, I'm just gonna drink some water. Oh my, hello new subscribers. I hope you'll enjoy my channel. So a new folder for pose number 4. So someone is asking, what job do you do? Well, this is my job. I'm an artist. I used to be in engineering, but I quit that field and decided to switch to decided to do art full-time. So this is what I've been doing, at least for the past year. So you can watch my career path struggle story video. I uploaded that a few months ago, and I explained my struggle story between the career paths. So I'm gonna draw the mittens sort of thing for the fingers. Okay, so let me check your comments. Will you be doing more traditional art tutorials with Copics? For tutorials, I'm not really sure. I'll definitely be doing more speed paints, but tutorials, I'm still learning new techniques, and like I've been applying some new techniques in my latest artworks, but haven't reached the part where I would do a new tutorial. But I did do a tutorial a few months ago for how I choose the colors. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but I think it's very important for understanding how to choose Copic colors and understanding my method behind it. And okay, Let's see. Do you know how to draw toes? Because I want to learn, but reasons. The thing is, next week will be on feet, so I'm gonna do just like this. I'm gonna grab photo references for feet and do a practice session with you guys. So do set a reminder for that stream once you see it pop up in your feed. And yeah. And could we see more traditional art using markers? Yes, expect more to come soon. And how old are you? I'm 27. Do you have a Discord? I have one, but I only use it for personal use. I'm not a very chatty person. I don't really have much time either to chat, so yeah. When did you start drawing and how? I have a video on that. I did a video called How I Started Drawing. I show my drawing journey from the time I was a child to 2 years ago, or 3 years ago until 2017. So yeah, you can see that to see how I started drawing. I hope to see more tutorial streams like this because it really helps to understand the topic step by step. I'm thankful you're finding them helpful. It's good for both me and you. It's a good push for me to practice, and it's a good push for you to practice as well. Just a quick question, are you Middle Eastern? I am Middle Eastern. Yes, I am Iraqi, of Iraqi origin. Isn't it the same pose you drew for the second? No, if you mean this one? Well, now that you said, there is slightly some difference. I don't know. Should I continue or should I discard this one? Okay. Okay, so someone is saying, when did you start your art journey and how long did it take you to master skills? I'm 28 and have just started practicing. And a sad face. Don't show a sad face, please. It's fine. It doesn't really matter which age you start, because art is a skill that can be acquired anytime, but you just need to invest time to practice. And it doesn't matter whether you're 10, 20, 30, it's fine. Just give yourself time to practice. For me, I've been drawing since I was a child, but for someone who has been drawing that long, I wish I was I wish I had better skills, but I haven't given up on improving. Like, I had time when I literally just turned 20, and by that time I felt like I was too old to improve. Imagine if I believed that, I wouldn't be where I am today. I brushed that idea off my mind and struggled to improve, and I did see improvement. So it doesn't matter. Even last year there was a big drop in my skill, but this year there is improvement again, even though I'm 27. So it's irrelevant of age. Start whenever you want to start. Are commissions the main source of your income? No, to be honest. I haven't been doing commissions for a long time, at least a year. I depend on multiple sources of income. Basically, I follow the method of creating assets and selling them. So YouTube is one of those things. To be completely transparent with you, you know how YouTube pays the creators. It's not that much, to be honest, but I'm still here because my audience is here. Once I figure it out better, I want to talk about it to you guys and tell you about it, so for future reference, you know how, like, maybe my experience can help you. I saw your last community post about Genshin Impact. What's your favorite character in the game? To be honest, I didn't progress much in the game. Like, so far, I just met those guys in the library or something, and I was heading with Amber to that temple kind of place, and that's where I stopped. So I don't have a favorite yet, but I have to say that Lumina, or the main character, the female main character, is my favorite. I really like those kinds of, you know, gentle looking female anime characters, but all of them have crazily amazing design. Okay, so let's see what, oh my god, let me catch up with the chat. Are art schools worth it? I honestly don't know. I didn't study in an art school, so I'm not one to say. You would have to ask people who actually went to art school. Oh, hello, rented cookie. 42 minutes late. It's fine. It's okay. You can rewatch and you can still join. Hi, I'm new to your channel. Do you also do traditional life tutorials? Would love to see more tutorials, both traditional and digital. To be honest, I'm still not comfortable doing traditional live streams. I don't know. That needs I need to perfect the equipment and everything. So I want to do at least a Copic sort of just coloring live stream. But I will see when I think I feel ready for that. And for tutorials, I'm not really sure. Most of my tutorials are digital right now because that's mostly my specialty. So we're gonna see. I just wanted to say that you are one of my biggest inspirations on my art journey so far. You really motivated me when I was just starting out. Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Guys, please stop spamming the chat with dots and letters. Okay. Nuvius, tell me if normal artists are financially stable. I am young, but I think about my future a lot. I don't understand what you mean exactly by normal artists, but be sure that nowadays you can make money of anything you're interested in. I never thought I would be living off my art one day, but here I am. It is a struggle, but it's worth it because I'm doing what I enjoy doing. So nothing really is better than the other. Like, I tried real life jobs and like I think I gain more through art than real life jobs. Like, the world situation is going unstable now, so I would just say do what you love and you'll figure it out. And do your investigations. You'll learn a lot over time. Ask the people in your community and see how it is. Hey, I have a question. Are you self-taught? Yes, I am self-taught. What software do you use? It's written in my description box. I always write my tools in my description box. Please do check them out. But for the record, this is Clip Studio Paint. And no, Clip Studio Paint is not a free software. I purchased a license for the software. For free software, you can use Medibank Paint or Crypta. For computer and for phones, you can use Ibis Paint or Medibank Paint. We love you, Pluvius, and we will always support you till the end. Thank you so much. It's literally your support that makes me keep going. What's the time right now where you live? It's almost 11 p.m. I'm actually staying up late tonight. I've been sleeping around between 9 and 10, but today I was like, let's try this time slot because many people were saying that they miss my live streams, and I realized maybe my timing was not really good. So I checked my YouTube stats, and this timing seemed to be where most of my subscribers are online. So I was like, okay, let's try. No sleep tonight, and I don't regret it. I'm happy that many of you can make it. Where can we show you the practice we're doing right now? So yeah, you reminded me of that. Last week we agreed to make a hashtag for Instagram and Twitter, so I'm gonna write this again. Post your finished practice results on Instagram and Twitter and use hash previous_practice. This way I can see the results you've achieved, and so yeah, I look forward to see your results. Post them on Instagram and Twitter and use this. Let me enlarge the font for this so you can see it clearly. I'm looking forward to see, and I hope like with time we see better results of your works. Hello, welcome newcomers, welcome to my channel. You draw on computer? Yes, of course, this is the computer screen. Let me just grab the next pose so I can chat with you while I draw it. By the way, for people who just joined the stream, you can play back the stream later. I explained the method I follow for practicing hands, and yeah, so I'm just following that and practicing now. Thank you so much for being one of my inspirations. I want to graduate and then follow my dreams, and this channel has taught me that there is happiness in studying. Thank you so much. Studying, like the concept of studying is basically about learning. As long as you're studying something you're interested in, you'll definitely be having a good time. So I wish you all the best. Is it hard to draw on PC? No. Once you get used to it, it's super easy. It just needs some time for you to coordinate your hand with the movements on the tablet. Okay, so what type of Wacom you use, or is it another type you use to draw? I use Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, and you can see all my tools listed in the description box. I always list them in each and every video. I always list the softwares I use, whether for recording the video, whether for streaming, the camera, the video editing software, and so on. So please make sure to check the description box for my tools. Do you recommend using an iPad to draw with its Apple Pen? I can't recommend that. I never tried it. I don't have an iPad, but from what I've seen, many people draw on it and enjoy it and produce amazing results. So if that's what you want to do, give it a try. Actually, people who watch live streams at night, they are watching at 3 in the morning. Donya, they think your viewers are not hiding fat. I don't understand that, but oh, so it's night time for many of you. Well, this seems to be a good time for many of us. So, I'm glad you guys can join. Usually when people chill at night, they like to watch something, so maybe that's why this is a suitable time. Well, it is night time for me too. Yes, I'm in Japan. I recently moved. So, I'm still working on the frequently asked questions video, but I hope I can deliver it to you soon, so I can direct you to it when you ask, common questions, so that way you can find all the answers you're seeking, especially for newcomers. I'm really happy you guys got to know my channel through the stream, and I hope you enjoy my content. So how is this looking so far? How are you guys doing? Are you still practicing the hands, or are you slacking off? Hello, I'm really confused. What are the best brush settings for lining art? Since your line art is really smooth, I would like to know. So the thing is, I still don't have a tutorial for my Clip Studio Paint tools, but I have a tutorial for Paint Tool Sai, and I show my line art settings there, so maybe that would help you. Hopefully I will, it is on my mind to create a video on this to show you the tools I have and everything. It's hard to show that now. Basically, I just modified the settings of those tools. But most importantly in Clip Studio Paint is to set the pressure settings right from file, and then pen pressure settings. Do you like Dolma? No, I don't like Dolma. How's life in Japan? It's good so far. I got pretty much used to it. It's just the language barrier. I'm working on that right now. I joined a language school 2 weeks ago, and it is improving my language little by little. But there's so much kanji to learn, and yeah, basically just I'm not really used yet to talk fluently. I do have a lot of vocab in my mind, but I still need practice to be able to speak. Do you find Clip Studio Paint more comfortable for you than Paint Tool Sai? I used to think Paint Tool Sai was more comfortable, but after I adjusted the pen pressure settings in Clip Studio Paint and used it for some time, I got used to it, and so I am not having any problem with it like I used to think before. I like them both, but I like Clip Studio Paint more now because it has so much more features that are not available in Paint Tool Sai. So it gives me more freedom to add more details to my artworks. How much money do you get from YouTube? Not much, to be honest, with my current viewer count, and I barely make $100 per month. But it's fine, better than nothing. That's why it's never my main source of income. It's super hard to live off YouTube unless you have 1 million views per video. Okay. How many years have you been drawing? You can see that in my how I started drawing video. I show my drawing journey from the time I was a kid. And any good website to learn Japanese? I would recommend Japanese from Zero. They have online courses and a YouTube channel and books, printed books. It's amazing. It helped a lot when I was first starting out. Do you like Pacha? I don't know if I spell it right. No, I don't know who is that. So I neither like nor dislike. By the way, there are so many sources to learn Japanese. I just followed the books method, so I studied a lot from books. But that's not the only method nowadays. You have so many apps, free apps you can download, and just to start learning. Does this look good? Yeah, I think this is fine. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It's okay. Okay, adding this to our history. And let's see what's the next pose. This one is my favorite. A reaching hand. That's my super favorite of all time. Let's see how I'm gonna draw it this time. Oh, you mean the Iraqi food pacha? No. Even though I'm of Iraqi origin, I don't like most of those traditional dishes. What's your favorite anime, Luis? Pandora Hearts. For a short answer, Pandora Hearts. My favorite of all time. The whole series, I mean, the anime was not complete. I love the manga more. I don't play PUBG. No, I never tried it and I'm not at all interested in trying it. I generally don't like mobile games. If I ever play a game, it would be on PC or a console like PlayStation or okay. This pose is challenging. So yeah, PlayStation or 3DS or any console or computer, but I absolutely dislike playing on mobiles. No, I missed part of the stream. Don't worry, it will be up on my channel. You can view it later, so you haven't missed anything. So for newcomers, in case you don't know yet, I did an anatomy practice live stream last week. You can watch that. I did the same thing. I had pose references and I practiced them and showed you how I draw the skeleton first and then do the poses. So if you want to practice anatomy, feel free to watch that stream. Hopefully it will help you. And this week was about hands, and hopefully next week's stream will be about feet. So I'll schedule that sometime in the middle of the week so you can know ahead of time, and set a reminder so you can attend. No, I'm not even interested in Among Us. What's your inspiration on your art style? My art style was inspired by so many things, but I would say mainly shoujo manga and Pandora Hearts art style, and it's, I don't know, a mixture of anything that grabbed my attention throughout the past years. Basically, I draw the art style that I want to see more of, so that's how I came to I came up with this style. You know what? I'll practice too. Yes, please. I mean, that's literally what the title of the stream is. I'm expecting you guys to practice with me. As I said earlier, post your finished practice results on Instagram and Twitter using the hashtag #Pluvius_practice so I can see your results. Can you show us your brush settings? They are here. You can see them here. But for more detailed settings, that will have to wait for another time. Maybe I will offer them for download once I make a specific video for them. And have you played otome game before? Well, I did when I was a teenager, 10 years ago. But back then, most of the otome games were not available in English, so I only played one game, and that's it. One or two, maybe. Yeah, back then I wished they were available, but now they're available everywhere, but I don't care at all. I'm into RPG games, or even if visual novels, but they better have a good story, and yeah, things like that. Real name reveal? Why though? Why? What would it help you to know my real name? It's not really a secret, but it's a very foreign name to you guys. And sometimes even Arabs just don't understand my name. They be like, what? Can I post the practice drawing in Amino? Feel free, if that's where you want to. It would be great if you can credit the stream or something so that more artists get to know about the stream and my channel, and that way you will be helping support me and my channel as well. But that's optional. This is nothing it's just a hands practice. Do you like RPG games? Yes, I love RPG games. Though literally, to be honest, in the last few years I've started having less energy to play them. They need dedication, and they consume a lot of time. Okay, so this hand looks good. I'm happy with the result. Hi, I can't stay, but just wanted to drop by and say hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's fine if you don't want to share. It's just that I'd rather just be known as movies. I don't know. What time are you most productive in making art? Morning, noon, or night? Lately I've been doing most of my drawing work in the morning, like early morning, between 6 and 9 a.m. and gotta say I love that time, but still I'm not always able to be productive in that time, so I really don't know. I'm a very moody artist, but yeah, that's when I'm mostly drawing these days, so I can say that's my most productive for now. Have you watched Violet Evergarden? If not, I recommend it. Yes, I did watch it, and I love the artworks and the animation. Did you find it hard when you started drawing difficult poses? Yes, before I started using references, but after I started grabbing references, it became so much easier. So now when I want to draw when I want to invest my time in making a proper artwork, I try my best. I have to find a reference photo because I want it to look good in the end. So yeah, using references is super important. I definitely recommend everyone to do that if you want to come up with decent results. When I draw in Clip Studio, the arrow mouse, the circle of brush size change by press of pen. How can I make it like paint tool size? I'm sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean? It changes by pressing on the pen. I mean, hand pressure should be the thing, right? Gonna drink some water to rehydrate. Where did you get the hand image you're using right now? It's literally written here. Photos are from lineofaction.com. Can you draw Violet Evergarden? I don't really plan on drawing her. I did a collab before with one of the artists. We drew her together. She did the line art and I did the coloring and shading, and then she did the background. You can find it in my speed paints. I submitted that in the beginning of 2019 as far as I remember, so you can watch that one. Genshin Impact. Yes, I did play Genshin Impact. It is definitely my aesthetic. Thank you, my chico. I got to know about it actually from you guys in one of the streams, and I tried it later and I loved the graphics. So yeah, I actually drew Lumine, the main character, the girl twin. Look forward to see a speed paint of her soon. It's ready. It's just I'm finalizing the video and then I will upload it soon. So look forward to it. Did you play Osu? I tried it before. I played it for a while, but that wasn't really my cup of tea, so I stopped playing it. Yes, I always someone's talking about the trapezoid. Yes, that's like the base shape of the hand, so it really helps when you draw the trapezoid base. For people who didn't come here from the start of the stream, I showed how I draw, like the steps I use to draw the hands, and drawing the trapezoid is the very first step. How many months do you think you practice drawing? I don't understand that question. Like in terms of practicing sessions, practice is like sort of part of my I want it to be part of my routine someday, but yeah, it's like a side thing. It's not the main thing. I always like to make finished artworks. I'm sorry, Ayo Drawing, I'm not gonna speak in Arabic now. This stream is just in English. I had a stream on my Arabic channel a few hours ago, so definitely reach out to me on my Arabic channel and we can talk in Arabic over there. Thank you for being a new subby. Priscilla Animations. Sorry if I misspelled your name. Wow, so I've drawn 8 hands so far. 8 hand poses. Oh wow. This is very productive. Look how nice this looks. So should I grab more? Let me see. My hand feels like it needs a break, but maybe one more. I'm just checking to see sort of good hand reference. I think I like this one. What do you guys think? Okay, I think this is gonna be my last pose, and then I'll go head for my sleep because it's almost 11:30 p.m. here. It's past my sleep time, but I had a great time doing this stream. Okay, so someone is saying, I looked up on Google. It says the average artist works about 5 to 6 hours depending what art they do. Yes, I would say that's my average for one full artwork of a character. It takes around that long. Have you watched the anime Demon Slayer? I watched the first episode of it, but I didn't like it, to be honest. So yeah, nope. It's such a big hit here in Japan. Like, posters are everywhere, merch of it are everywhere. They even have face masks with the checkered black and green pattern of the main character. I forgot what his name was. Yes, I am tired and I'm gonna take a break. This is gonna be my last pose on my last hand. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go sleep soon after this hand, so brace yourselves. I'm ending the stream soon. Some people draw for 24 hours. I'm never that kind of artist. I really prioritize my health on top of everything. So no, don't do that, guys. It's not healthy. By the way, even like when I spend like 5 or 6 hours on an artwork, I don't do it continuously. Like when I'm working on a full artwork, I wouldn't spend more than 2 hours continuous drawing, you know? I do take a lot of breaks because like the computer screen itself is a lot of lighting pollution, let's say. It's harsh on the eyes whether we like it or not, so I don't like to be on screens the whole time, so yeah, I take a break from Like, I usually list the total time under my speed paint videos, but of course that time is done with the breaks. How did you come up with Serena character design? To be honest, Serena is, like I said before in another stream, I don't really consider her character design a character design because I didn't spend any time trying like to design her. And she was just a random girl I used to draw when I feel emotional, and with time, because I drew her a lot, I was like, I'm just gonna give her a name and a character sheet, and that's it. Like, yeah, I didn't put any effort into designing her. That you have mechanical keyboard? Yes, I do. I actually do. It's a relatively new keyboard. I got it after I moved. Oh, I mean, please drink milk and rest. Thank you, but I mean, it's so late now. I would just drink water and go sleep. I love you, Pluvius, and thank you for motivating me during my hard times. I'm a big fan of yours since I was 12. Wow, how old are you now? And thank you so much for sticking with me sometime. Love from India. Thank you so much. Yep, blue light is bad for my eyes. I actually can change the settings for my screen to nighttime lighting, but I don't like doing that when I'm drawing. It really messes up the colors. So better just go sleep. Remember to take care of yourself. I will. Thank you so much. I do take care of myself a lot. It's 11:22 right now, PM. So almost midnight. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining this stream. I'm really glad many of you could come. I haven't had this number of viewers for so long. I'm really happy. Thank you, guys. I hope you found it useful. So I'm gonna start concluding since I'm almost done with this pose. Okay, so my hand really need a break. Needs a break. R.I.P. English. Actually, ever since I watched your choosing topic colors video, I decided to learn color theory. That's great. Color theory, it's such a simple thing, but it helps a lot in understanding how to choose colors. Okay, so finalizing. I'm not very satisfied with this last one, but it's okay. At least I tried. I'm pretty sure there is a better way to practice, a more quicker way to get the look of the hand. Sometimes the more details the hands are, the less appealing they look. So yeah, better learn how to do it with less details. So this is the result of today's stream. Wow, they look really good. I'm gonna close this and look at this. Wow, I'm really happy with the results. Thank you so much for joining. Wow, we're almost at 150 viewers. Thank you, guys. Love from Turkey. We love you. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for making this stream a success. Can you maybe do this time on a weekend next time? The thing is, I I have so many things to do on the weekend, so like, you know, I need to, because I have a life and I have responsibilities too, so many things get piled up for the weekend. So it's better for me to stream this on this time on Friday night, so I'm more free to work on the things I need to work on during the weekend. If you noticed this comment, I really thank you for making your career story video. I was doing the same mistake, forcing myself into engineering, but after watching your video, I decided to do what my heart wanted. Thanks. I'm really glad that video helped you. This is the main reason why I made it, because I really don't wish for anyone to repeat my mistake and go through what I did. It was terrible. They were terrible years. Like, I spent 8 terrible years in engineering, but I'm finally free of that. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this stream. As I mentioned earlier, if you followed with me, whether now or later, as you play back the stream, in case you're playing it back, I'm speaking to future people, so in case you're watching the stream as a playback, and you practiced with me, feel free to post your results on Instagram and Twitter and use the hashtag Pluvius_practice, and I'll be very excited to see your results. I really hope this stream helped you understand drawing hands better, and do not give up on hands. They're amazing to draw. Like, look at the result, it looks so satisfying. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you. I look forward to see you next week, hopefully around the same time. I think this is a good time slot, and I wish you a good night or a good morning or afternoon wherever you are, and have a great one, guys. Bye, see you again.